Hello, friends. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to learn English through a true and powerful story. Have you ever wondered how Toyota, one of the biggest car companies in the world, became so successful? Did you know that its journey was full of struggles, failures, and surprising lessons? Stay with me until the end, because this is the untold story of Toyota. And as you listen, you will not only discover Toyota's secrets, but you will also improve your English fluency step by step. So, are you ready? Let's begin. Toyota's story does not start with cars. It starts with cloth. Yes, you heard that right. Cloth, fabric, and weaving machines. In the late 1800s, there was a Japanese man named Sakichi Toyota. He was born in 1867 in a small village. His family was poor. His father was a carpenter. Sakichi was curious. He wanted to solve problems. At that time, Japan was still developing. Most people worked with their hands. Women worked very hard on hand looms to weave cloth. It was slow and tiring. Sakichi looked at his mother and other women working. He thought, there must be a better way. There must be a machine that can do this faster. And so, he began to invent. He built Japan's first automatic loom, a machine that could stop itself when a thread broke. This was a brilliant idea because it saved time and reduced mistakes. This was the seed that later grew into Toyota. Sakichi's invention became popular. In 1924, he created the Toyota Automatic Loom Type G. This loom was so advanced that a British company, Platt Brothers, bought the patent rights for £100,000. Now, you might think, what does weaving have to do with cars? Here's the answer. Sakichi's son, Kiichiro Toyota, used that money to chase a dream, making automobiles. At that time, Japan had very few cars. Most cars were imported from America. But Kiichiro believed Japan could build its own cars. Many people laughed at him. They said, Japan is not ready. Japan cannot compete with Ford or General Motors. But Kiichiro did not give up. This courage and belief became Toyota's spirit. Never give up. Always improve. Always move forward. In 1933, Kiichiro Toyota started an automobile department under Toyota Automatic Loom Works. 2 years later, the first prototype car, the A1 passenger car, was completed. In 1937, Toyota Motor Company was officially founded. Notice something. The name changed from Toyota to Toyota. Why? Because Toyota sounded simpler. It also used 8 strokes when written in Japanese. And in Japanese culture, the number 8 is lucky. It means prosperity and growth. This small detail shows how careful and thoughtful the company was, even in its name. The early years were not easy. Japan was heading into World War II. Toyota had to build trucks for the military. Resources were scarce. Times were hard. After the war, Japan was destroyed. Factories were in ruins. People had little money. Toyota was almost bankrupt. In 1949, the company faced a crisis. Workers went on strike. There was no cash to pay salaries. The company nearly collapsed. But the leaders made a tough decision. They cut jobs, reorganized, and promised to rebuild. Kiichiro Toyota himself resigned as president, taking responsibility. This sacrifice kept the company alive. And from this crisis came Toyota's greatest strength, a culture of teamwork, respect, and constant improvement. In the 1950s, Toyota sent engineers to the United States. They studied Ford factories. They saw huge assembly lines, mass production, and speed. But they also saw waste. Machines sat idle. Workers repeated useless steps. Toyota thought differently. They asked, how can we make cars with fewer resources, but higher quality? This question led to the Toyota production system. It was built on 2 main pillars. Just in time, JIT, make only what is needed, when it is needed. Jidoka, stop the process when a problem happens and fix it immediately. Workers were given the power to stop the production line if they saw a mistake. This was radical. In most factories, workers were afraid to stop machines. But Toyota believed, quality comes first. This philosophy became known as the Toyota Way. And later, The world called it lean manufacturing. By the 1960s, Toyota was making cars like the Corona and the Corolla. The Corolla became one of the best-selling cars in history. In 1957, Toyota entered the American market. At first, people doubted Japanese cars. They thought they were too small, too weak. But soon, customers noticed something special. Toyota cars were affordable, fuel-efficient, and reliable. In the 1970s, during the oil crisis, American customers wanted fuel-efficient cars. Toyota was ready. While American companies built big cars, Toyota offered small, efficient ones. And people loved them. By the 1980s, Toyota was a global giant. Factories opened in the US and around the world. The company became a symbol of Japanese excellence. Toyota's journey teaches us many lessons. Let's look at some of them. Start small, dream big. Sakichi started with a simple loom. That led to a global car company. Never fear failure. Toyota almost went bankrupt, but it survived through teamwork and sacrifice. Focus on quality. Toyota believed in stopping mistakes at the root, not hiding them. Respect people. Toyota valued workers' ideas, giving them power to improve the system. Always improve. In Japanese, this is called kaizen. Small improvements every day create big success. In 1997, Toyota made history with the Prius, the world's first mass-produced hybrid car. It combined a gasoline engine with an electric motor. At first, people were skeptical. But soon, the Prius became a global success, especially among eco-conscious drivers. This showed Toyota's ability to think ahead and innovate for the future. Of course, Toyota also faced challenges. In 2009 and 2010, the company recalled millions of cars due to safety concerns. It was a huge blow to its reputation. But Toyota took responsibility, made improvements, and regained trust. The company also faced competition from Tesla and other electric car makers. Yet, Toyota continues to invest in new technologies like hydrogen fuel cells. Today, Toyota is one of the largest car makers in the world. Its logo, 3 overlapping ovals, is recognized everywhere. Its values, quality, respect, and improvement are studied in business schools worldwide. But at its heart, Toyota is still guided by the vision of Sakichi Toyota and Kiichiro Toyota. Build something useful, improve lives, and never stop innovating. So, what can we learn from the untold story of Toyota? That success is not about luck. It is about vision, persistence, respect, and improvement. And just like Toyota improved step by step, you can improve your English step by step. Remember, learning English is like building a car. You need the right parts: vocabulary, grammar, listening, and speaking. You need practice. And most importantly, you need patience. So keep listening, keep learning, and keep improving. Thank you for staying with me through this journey. I hope you enjoyed the untold story of Toyota. If you learned something new, give this video a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more inspiring stories that help you improve your English fluency. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep driving forward, just like Toyota.